Hey ghoul people, I'm Nick, I'm a he/him, and if you don't know, Terra here is possessed by Xehanort, and I imagine possession is a lot like being fisted. I wouldn't be myself if someone was sock puppeting me. Today, I'm going to tell you every attack and opening that Terra-Xehanort, aka Terranort, can do in his Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind a Limit Cut data fight. Strike the like button, turn on your garden, and we'll assemblage into this video. In my Xigbar video, I went over what weapons, armor, accessories, and abilities I use, which I'll show here, but feel free to vary your setup depending on your playstyle. With that done, let's talk about the cuisines I use. Larry the Lobster Mousse, cold tomato soup, sea bass with Palpatine, stuffed quail, and tart past the ox cord fruit. If we make sure those and or their plus variants are the only food we have in stock, then we can spam Chef's Choice until we get the hearty meal bonus, then favorite it. Here's a big chart of how to make each food and where the ingredients are found. Now that we've had our curated cuisine, it's time for the main course. From the garden spawn point, go to pod number 9, the third on the right, to fight Terranort. Looking at his resistances, he doesn't appear to take any bonus damage from anything when he's staggered, which I refer to as an opening. While most damage types do half damage, melee and neutral do full damage, and I don't know what neutral is. So don't ask. When he's not staggered, all attacks do 20 to 10% of their intended damage, so it's best to just not. Let's go over Terranort's attacks and openings. He'll start with one of 3 attacks: Dark Volley, Sonic Impact, or Ars Solum, and I'll just describe them in that order. Dark Volley. This is where he sends out a plethora of purple projectiles in wide arcs towards Sora. We'll block, and then he'll teleport and do it again. And after his second teleport, he'll shoot straight forward. Block, then air step for an opening. Missing this opening will cause him to move on to a new attack. Next is Sonic Impact, where he'll use his beloved boost mechanic to charge at us. Dodge the first, then jump, block, and retaliate for an opening. If that opening is missed, we can air block any of his 3 subsequent charges. He'll ricochet to the ground and we can air step to him for an opening. Don't block all his charges while on the ground, as that will not give us an opening. If we've missed all other openings, we can dodge his 5th and final charge, and with some tight timing, air step to him to get one last chance before he moves on. Next up, Ars Solum, which is his multi-hit attack. He'll do a combo, which will dodge twice. He'll teleport, do another combo, and then on his 3rd combo, will block, then retaliate now to cancel his slam and create an opening. Keep in mind, we can't block when his Keyblade is pink, because dodging is for gays and theys. And in other instances, if we block too late, some of his later Ars Solum attacks can cause him to flip over Sora and hit us from behind. Now remember, any of those moves could be the first one he uses, but there's a secret extra attack that happens along with them. If we hit Terranort's revenge value, he'll summon his Cum Guardian. Huh, you'd think it'd be whiter if it just came. The Dark Figure will then do one of 2 attacks: Spike Slam or Shoot Up out of the ground, both of which we can dodge, though I'll explain them in depth in like 5 seconds. Once Dark Volley, Sonic Impact, and Ars Solum are done, Terranort will let the Dark Figure wear the parachute pants in their relationship. Dark Figure has 4 attacks: a Spike Slam, it's pink so we must dodge it, and we'll make sure to keep moving during this dodge, as the spikes can still clip Sora if we aren't moving. Dark Figure will Downswing, which we can dodge or block, followed by Uppercut, which we can dodge or block, and lastly, a laser that appears under Sora, which I assume is the cum I've heard so much about. I block it when it shines and makes a noise, which will also defend against the Dark Figure as it comes out of the ground. These 4 moves will be put into one of 2 combos: Spike Slam, Downswing, Uppercut, Spike Slam, Downswing, Uppercut, Opening. Or Downswing, Uppercut, Laser, Laser, Spike Slam, Opening. If you don't hear from me again, it's because I just accidentally activated some Russian sleeper agent.
Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon!
But this is really all Terranort and Dark Figure have to offer, except for his DM, which I am outlandishly bad at, so I brought in a certain master to explain it.
Hey Nick, let me help you out, bro. So in DM number 1, Terra-Xehanort transforms the arena which is surrounded by shockwaves, and has 2 different rotating shockwaves going around it as well. While this is happening, the Guardian will throw 3 shockwaves at you that you need to dodge. I like to go to the right side of the arena and dodge left and right, while being mindful of where the rotating shockwaves are. After the third, he'll finish off his DM with a slam that you can dodge, or use water iframes if you're feeling spicy.
Refreshing strategy, Master Lands, but don't sail too far because I seriously need help with the second DM as well. Now then, somewhere around 4 to 6 remaining HP bars, Terranort will enter his second phase, which makes slightly tweaks his attacks. Ars Solum, for instance, he begins by sucking in big pink winds. He'll teleport, dodge twice, teleport, dodge twice, dodge both slams. Big suck, then teleport, dodge twice, teleport, dodge twice, teleport, dodge as he slams, and the attack will end. Technically, there is a single swing he does that is not pink during the second half of his new Ars Solum, which we can block and retaliate against for an opening. I, however, am bisexual, so I have to dodge it. I don't make the rules. Dark Volley has 2 versions now. Either he'll do 3 wide shots that will block, and after his third teleport, we can air step for an opening. Or he'll do all forward shots 3 times, which will block, then air step to him for an opening after his second teleport. Sonic Impact now is just 1 dash from the air. However, what will happen after he lands is he'll do the ending of his old Ars Solum, followed by the original Dark Volley. And the openings are the same as they would be in Phase 1. We have an opening during his Ars Solum Slam, and at the end of his Dark Volley Straight Shot. If his Dark Figure comes out, hee hee ha ha, it can do 2 attacks from Phase 1, but may also do a new combo. Laser, laser, downswing, uppercut. Laser, laser, spike slam, downswing, uppercut, opening. And this is all the second phase has to offer, except for his second DM, Master Lands.
Now for DM number 2, it starts out the same exact way as DM 1 until the third shockwave the Guardian throws at you. Terranort will then fire Dark Volleys at you, and I feel it's best to be close to the middle to guard these so he doesn't push you into the wall of shockwaves. Then the Guardian will throw a shockwave at you, so be ready to dodge. After that, he'll then cover the whole arena with Dark Volley, so block these twice while being mindful of your position, and the Guardian will throw 1 more shockwave for you to dodge. He'll then finish off with the same slam from DM 1 that you can either dodge or use water.
Water relief, am I right? Terranort may not be the most mechanically complex, but he is one aggressive cunt, though he can be overcome with a little pattern recognition and some practice. Once we can survive all that, we can end this 3-way with 1 good blow. Special thanks to Lands the Master for both DM explanations. He's beaten every data battle with a Guitar Hero controller, so I think you should go watch that right now. Before you go, if you'd like to support me and my terrible jokes, join my Patreon with these lovely folks to get access to my next month's video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.